All right, well, welcome everybody. Thanks for all coming today. Let's dive right into it. So, general manager update. We've got some sad news. We fixed the windows over in the mantle, and then we had a table sit out there Wednesday night and had the heater over there, and sure enough, we cracked another window. So after 10 weeks of taking to fix one window, we're now got to fix another one. So unfortunately, we figured that out, so Robert's working on that. He did get the heaters overhead going, which is really good. The biggest surprise would be the donation from Shea Homes. They purchased a lovely, you didn't do a slide about that, right?
Yeah, sure did.
Okay, never mind. We'll get to that, I guess, in a minute. Robert worked on the pond a little bit, so got the color back to where it is. He's been working on some pool stuff, some hot tub. Oh, the hot tub issue. Appreciate there was a couple of members that sent us some pictures of some issues inside the hot tub that you could only see if you were truly sitting in the hot tub, and which we, obviously are not doing. And so, because members kept saying, "Oh no, there's this spot," and we're like, "We don't see a spot. We don't see it." And so they actually sat in the water and took a picture, which is great. So we were able to go, "Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a spot that we need to get to." So appreciate the member feedback for that. Robert got that all taken care of, which is really nice. I'm trying to think of the other major things he's been working on this week.
You got the new carpet for 2 tides?
New carpet for 2 tides. For those that came to the HOA meeting last Thursday, we tried something new with laying carpet down to reduce the echo, and it seemed to have made a significant difference. So we're looking at even buying a third ream of carpet and then kind of carpet the place when we want to use the room. So we're going to start using 2 tides more frequently, especially in 2022 as we just finished up our 2022 planning. We're going to use 2 tides more frequently. So our goal and expectation is we're going to make it more sound friendly. And we know there's been a lot of suggestions on how to make that a better space. So we're definitely working hard on doing that. We used HOA as a trial to try and test some things out, which worked out really good. So really exciting to do that, because having that space, usable space, is going to be a huge deal for us. So you're going to see us trying some different things over the next 6 weeks as we kind of utilize that space and make it really beautiful for next year, which would be awesome. The survey closed last Sunday, so thank you all for filling out the survey. We had a great response. I haven't quite seen the percentage, but I believe we were probably near 50% completed the survey, which is pretty good. So excited we had a good response there. Great comments. I think a lot of them were very constructive, I would say. There was obviously some that were not, but for the most part, I think everyone was in the same agreement that, hey, we just need more staff, and some people's take and viewpoint on that was a little bit different. Hey, just hire people. And it's like, yeah, no kidding. Okay. Thank you for your comments. Yeah, but we understand, it was a very common theme. We just want to be open, and it's the same expectation we have. I was in meetings all week this week to make some additional adjustments to our hiring wages and bonuses and things like that to be more attractive to serving. And really going to be eventually for the entire lodge team, we're really going to be above market in some aspects to really recruit the best of the best. And so posted last night, I advertised all the way up into Seattle because I believe our wage that we're going to be offering is going to be very competitive with the area. So we're excited to see what that results in this upcoming weekend. And really appreciate everyone's comments, especially in the identify an employee or a team member that has impacted your experience. So tons of good comments there. I'm still tallying up the numbers. But there was a lot of people on there and a wide range of new employees and long-term employees. And so we're really excited by that and appreciate that. And we'll be sharing all that information with them. So thank you all for those positive notes. Always good to hear. What else on there? I will be gone next week from Monday through Thursday. So if you come down here looking for me, I'll be gone. We have Blue Star's got a general manager conference down in Arizona next week. So I will be out of town. I'll just be available via email, but I will not be physically here for a few days next week. And I think that's about it on my end, right? Unless you can think of anything else. No? I think that's about it. All right.
This is Summiteer Live, everyone. Thank
That's
you
right.
for coming.
Well practiced, well rehearsed. So our event of the week is Grapes and Grub. And do anybody attend Grapes and Grub that's here right now? We had a couple, okay. So Grapes and Grub we brought back. It's been a 2-year hiatus. Grapes and Grub is a 3-course dinner that is paired with wines. And the idea with Grapes and Grub is it's more family style. It's more interactive. The idea is to build more relationships with your neighbors. Whereas the wine dinners are a little more structured and a little more timing related and kind of a little more on the quieter side of things. But the Grapes and Grubs are supposed to be a little more casual and a little more fun. As you can see here, chef did branzino as the first course appetizer. And so we were passing this around and members were taking pieces of the fish. And once again, it's family style, it's shared dishes, all that. And then there's always I like to have some fun, interactive aspect to it. And so dessert, they were stuffing their own cannolis, which was pretty fun. And that's what's toppings, which was delicious, right? And kind of fun, right? You get to put your own toppings on it and everything. So paired with some nice wines, it worked out really well. New fitness classes.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah, your turn. I'm going to turn down the music.
We hired a new aquatics instructor. We're very excited. Her name's Roxanne. She's worked at Bellevue Athletic Club. She worked at Snoqualmie. She's worked at LA Fitness, and then she also has a personal program as well. But she is fantastic. I'm so excited to have her on. She's going to bring us 2 new fitness classes that will be in the pool. So a different variation for us. We'll still have our shallow water workout and our Water Babes and Dudes member-led club. So this is not replacing, it's just in addition to. So the 2 classes she'll be teaching is Strengthen Water Rejuvenation. Say that 5 times fast. And Aqua Cardio. So those are going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12:30 to 1:15 and then 1:30 to 2:15. The stretch, oh my gosh, it's hard to say.
You're getting.
I really should think about this a little bit further before I name things. The stretch and strengthen class, the pool will be set at 4.2, and then for the aqua cardio, it will go down to 5. And that is in the description on MTL as well. So we'll have a shallow one and then a deep one.
Cool. One Day University.
So coming up this week on the 16th, we have Reinventing English, the Troubled Future of Reading, Writing, and Thinking. Dun, dun, dun. And on the 18th, The Rise and Fall of the Dinosaurs, 4 Surprising New Discoveries. December's schedule is posted, so that's up as a news post. And then there's also a couple of members who emailed because they missed the one about currency and Bitcoin. So that one has been rescheduled. It will be up today through our next scheduled one, which is the 16th. So they can't send me a recording to send, but they can re-loop it. So it's re-looped right now, if anyone wants to watch it.
Member-led clubs.
Member-led clubs. Amateur Radio Club will be here on Wednesday at 10 a.m. in 4 Suits. The RV Club is going to meet again to talk about next year's trips and beyond on the 18th at 7 p.m. in Hawks Nest. And then we have a Hawks Watch Party on the 21st at 1 p.m.
Upcoming events. We got Lodge new member orientation next Thursday. So just a reminder that you do not have to be a new member to attend this. It can be any member, but it's a great orientation that the Lodge provides. We know that there are really 3 orientations you go through throughout your whole process of onboarding here. One is with Shea Homes on the construction of your home. The second one is with the welcoming committee from the HOA as they welcome you to the community and talk about the community. But
Which
the
is on
third
the
one
17th.
is on the 17th. And then the last one is the Lodge new member orientation, which we've talked specifically about the Lodge and kind of all the quirks and tips and tricks to being successful here at the Lodge. So don't have to be a new member, can be any member. It's on site. In this one in Hawksnest, or we moved this one? It's in Hawksnest, right? In Hawksnest next Thursday. Should be good. And then movement and mobility workshop, a new workshop that Todd has put together, and something a little bit different. So this is a workshop on movement and mobility, and we're actually doing this in 2 tides. So this will be another one of those trial things. So we're going to put up 2 tides on Friday in the afternoon and have a movement and mobility workshop.
Yeah, Todd's really excited about it. We're at 24, which we had at our capacity. So I'm chatting with Todd to see if he's comfortable expanding. We're in that. Of course he is. We're in that big room, so we're gonna see if he's comfortable increasing, and then I'll update.
Holiday Marketplace is November 20th, next Saturday. Exciting to have that. We've got 20 vendors, actually more than 20 because you count we've got a couple. So 22 vendors or so will be here on site. We've got VIP tickets from 10 to 11, which has been a huge success. Really get a kind of a sneak peek into all the vendors and be able to get kind of first pick on all that stuff, which is really great. So we're excited to have all the members. It's mostly
There's only
right?
2 non-members.
Only 2 non-members. So great to see that. And then, and just a little sneak peek, as some of you might have noticed when we were chit-chatting here before, we're going to put all this apparel that we have on sale over here. It's going to be 50% off that day on November 20th. So we have limited sizes and such, and colors and things, but we'll be 50% off on all the Columbia and Lululemon.
Clear the rack to make room for fun new things. I'm tired of looking at those.
Elise has taken on a big project to overhaul the retail. So she's looking for comments, for feedback. If there's things that you like to see, certain styles, certain colors, talk to Elise. She's gathering all that information now. And then we get into November 23rd, the Thanksgiving arrangement class with
Rachel. So Rachel is one of our fantastic food and beverage employees. You may have had the pleasure of having her serve you in the mantle. She is also very crafty, much craftier than I am, which is fantastic.
She's a costume designer.
So she is a costume designer. She went to school for theater. I was at her house recently helping get ready for this, and her house is so beautifully decorated with things that she's created. It's like, wow, so many hidden talents. So for this class, we're doing something a little bit different. It's going to be with dried florals. So we went to the market and got a bunch of beautiful flowers and have dried them, and then there will be some fresh greenery. She has some gorgeous vases that she's created for this, and then some other accoutrement to go in there. So it's different than the ones we've done in the past, but she's very excited about it. And I'm hoping it's something that we can kind of do again and again with her. So she's very excited about it.
She is. She definitely is. So, and then we have whiskey tasting on the 27th, Saturday the 27th. We had originally put that in Hudson's, and so that's why we had kind of a small number of reservations available. But we ended up moving that. That's going to be in 2 tides. And so if you were on the wait list, you should have received an email saying that you've now been invited. So, and now we're on the registration list. So up to 40 already with that. So we're hoping to pick up a few more. Westland Distillery up in Seattle. So it's a local company. Really excited to bring on their stuff.
Fantastic whiskey and malts.
Beautiful facility too.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Jingle and mingle.
Jingle and mingle. That's all.
Okay, next slide.
December 4th. So this is, instead of doing a tree lighting ceremony, we're going to do kind of a lodge reveal of our decor. We have lots of team members who have volunteered, well, not volunteered, but who have said that they want to help decorate.
I was like, wait a minute.
No, they're being paid, don't worry. So they're going to come down, help decorate the lodge for us. If this is your first holiday season, or even last season, we didn't get to do very much because we couldn't really be inside. So we're really excited to decorate the lodge this year, get all of our trees and our decor up. So Jingle and Mingle will kind of be our reveal of everything that we have.
Not kind of, it will be.
It will be. So come, so you can see Christmas things. We're going to have some appetizers, beverages for purchase. We will start our Toys for Tots collection, which we do every year. The boxes will get delivered that week. So you can feel free to bring down a new toy or book for that. And details and RSVP on MTL. I think we're already at 60, which is exciting.
That's good. Yeah, Jingle and Mingle. So this will be our big holiday party that we're going to offer. So we took the tree lighting and the fundraiser aspect and kind of the open house aspect. And as we tried to do last year, we were kind of combining them. We were able to kind of do it better this year. So it'll be all combined on a Saturday with the decorations going. Should be a really nice event to have. So plan accordingly for that. Riedel glassware wine tasting. It's all me that I feel like this week.
It's fun to swift roll.
We have the Riedel glassware tasting. So just ordered the wine glasses, which is exciting. So I'm going to do a nice little display over here. But we've got Riedel Glassware is a company that produces wine glasses, or really just glassware in general. But more specifically, they focus in on wine glasses and the effects the shape of the glass makes on the taste of the wine. And so I always thought it was just, nonsense until I took the class 3 or 4 years ago. And it really does blow you away on the difference. You can taste the same wine in 4 different glasses, and it'll taste different every single time. And so it really does make a huge difference, more than you may realize. So if you notice, we've got 40 plus already on the reservation list, all repeat members that have done it, who are like, this is so cool, this makes such a difference that I'm going to sign up for it again this year. So let that be a lesson that it really is a cool event. You get to go home with 4 glasses of the Riedel set. It's normally about $120 value for the set, but you're going to get 4 glasses plus 4 wines for $65, which is really exciting. And a rep from the Riedel company is coming. Mary Beth will be here to guide us all through the experience. And we were unable to do it, but those that have done it in the past, we did. One of the coolest things we did was a Coke glass. Riedel made the Coke glass, and you're like, I don't drink Coke. I don't either. I don't drink soda. And but I had to participate, or I wanted to participate. And there's this fancy glass, not even really that fancy, but just it's specifically designed for Coca-Cola products.
It's like an old timey Coke.
It does kind of look like an old Coke bottle, a little bit wider, and so, but what it really does is focus where the carbonation hits your tongue when you drink it, and so when you drink it, it is a whole new experience to Coca-Cola, and we had a lot of members come back and buy more of those glasses because it made such a difference. Like, you just drink it and you normally get bubbles all over, but when you drink it out of this one glass, the way it funnels, it's hard to describe, but just the way it funnels the bubbles to certain areas of your tongue to enhance your tasteability of the product is unbelievable. So it does the same things for all the wines and stuff too. It's a really cool experience if you haven't done it. Talk to me if you have any questions about it. Which, I don't think I have a Barrel Master slide on here today, right? Mm-hmm. Which also reminds me, if you are looking to become a Barrel Master, just can give everyone a little heads up. Prices will go up next year. So best to renew right now, where you can renew and only pay for December and then get part of the renewal rates for next year. We've picked up 15 Barrel Master members since September and really picked up 3 or 4 in the past week or 2. So I'm really trying to let people know prices will go up next year a little bit. So better to get in now while you can. Yep. For the Barrel Master Wine Club, they have to pay an annual fee every year to be part of the club. Yep.
So the wine society.
The Wine Society, yeah. Yep. Any other questions before we move on to wine stuff? No? Okay.
Santa's coming.
Brunch with Santa.
I'm excited.
That's a good picture.
I love Christmas. I know, they got a little cutesy this year. So we're having brunch with Santa on December 19th. We have seatings at 9 a.m. and 11. And then Santa will be here available for photos. So please make reservations. We have a delicious buffet that we'll have spread out. Please bring your own camera or a phone for pictures with Santa. It's filling up quickly, so if you have grandkids or nieces and nephews, or heck, you just want to come down and celebrate a delicious buffet, please make sure you get your reservations because it is filling up quickly. But we're very excited, very, very excited.
Yeah, full buffet like we've had in the past. It'll be over here in a grand living room. Chef always does a nice job with that, so we always fill up. So get your reservations early for that. Gate to gate. Yeah. I'm not wearing my thing. I just realized.
So gate to gate, we're doing great so far. Don't forget to track your steps Mondays by 11 for the previous week. There's a news post on there that will take you to the link to register or to log your steps for gate to gate. I'll be joining the gate to gate walk today at 11:15. So we'll meet outside the front doors here, so that'll be fun. And we're just gonna keep on stepping.
Keep on stepping. If you have not picked up your shirts, we still got a few shirts left over.
Only small.
Oh, they're only small. Never mind. I don't know why I brought that up. Okay,
Yeah.
next.
Keep going.
Quickly to the next slide. Shay
That's
Holmes.
a surprise, everyone.
Shay Holmes has saw a need with obviously everyone bringing bikes down to the pickleball courts and just bikes in general, especially a lot of e-bikes. There's been a lot of bikes. So Shay Holmes purchased a bike rack and hadn't installed a bike rack. So they put a nice concrete pad down there and then had this beautiful log custom built by a Bonnie Lake wood carver. And beautiful that he did. So wood artists we had come out, and he carved this out, which is pretty slick. So beautiful thing. It was nice. It's been really handy to have, obviously, with when we were installing it, I don't know, there was 10 bikes up there that day. So I was like, oh, it's going to be huge. So great. The slots work out really well. It's very sturdy. Obviously logoed and everything, so really nice.
It lucked out because it was like the one sunny day last week. It wasn't dumping rain that it got delivered.
Yeah, it's really nice. If you're interested, this Craftsman does a lot of different wood projects, large and small. And so we put his information on the news post, so you can click the links to kind of check out. It's nice because it's Bonnie Lake. He's a local guy, local young guy that's done a lot of different installations, which is pretty cool. So we were happy that he would help us out. So it looked nice. And that's it for the slideshow today. What other random questions are sitting out there today?
And next week we'll be in the Mantle because we'll have vendors setting up for the craft fair. So the Summiteer Live will take place in the Mantle next week.
We still have 2 more tickets left for the Seahawks game, and we got a few more tickets left for the Thunderbirds game. So if anyone's wanting to go, check out either of those sports. We still got some tickets open for that.
Wilson's back this week.
And Wilson's back this weekend, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. And big sports weekend. We'll see how the Huskies do without a coach. So we'll see how that goes. Should be pretty interesting. But any other questions out there? No? Thanksgiving, everybody's got their Thanksgiving reservations in. We only got a few more slots we're closed on takeout. But if you truly, really want takeout, send me an email. We'll see what we can do. But don't tell Dino that. Ask me. And then
How are they going to do it all at the same time?
magic.
Pixie dust.
That's what I do. I say, here's the goal. Here's how you do it. And I'll I'd call out sick that day. So.
The Thanksgiving, yeah, sounded like he's feeling quite feverish.
I think in 2 weeks I'm gonna be.
So the Thanksgiving takeout and pickup is at noon, and then the first seating for dinner is at 1. So we'll be able to get the Thanksgiving takeout box for those who did last year. It's gonna be very similar. We're gonna have, well, it's actually the exact same. We'll have tables set up at the roundabout. We'll bring the orders to the cars. There will be a line just because it's 20 people picking up. But just know everyone's picking up at the same time. We'll get the orders out to the cars, and then you can just circle around and go. We'll have a checklist with everyone who signed up for the takeout, as well as if you had any modifications on there. So we'll make sure we have those. And it should be good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only 20?
Well, 20 cars, but it's 60 portions.
Yeah.
Because lots of people ordered 5, 6.
It'll be busy in there
Somebody
for
has
sure.
like 7. But wow. Thanks. Yeah, and then lunches or Thanksgiving dinner here will be at 1 and 3 seatings.
I will say a couple things about fitness too. Just a reminder, Todd's been doing his fitness class in base camp on Friday afternoons. So just remember that the base camp's closed from that time. But that class has been really well attended, which is really great to see. And also as the weather turns, making sure that you don't bring jackets into the base camp, coats, umbrellas. If you're bringing a change of shoes, that's why we have locker rooms. Please don't use base camp as coat storage or anything like that. We have locker rooms for that reason. So make sure to not leave wet gear just laying around where people can slip and fall. So.
And fitness is posted for December. Todd is going to be out of town for 2 weeks, so there's 2 weeks where you won't see his classes. Don't panic, he's coming back. But it's not a whoopsie that they're not there. Because he won't be here, and I'm certainly not teaching his classes. So.
Me neither.
Yeah, well.
Obviously. Obviously.
You at least took one.
I took 2. Okay. I took that Friday class twice, and Mr. Lurby was kicked my booty on that circuit training. I was like, man.
He's good with the donkey
I
kicks.
know. The donkey kicks are wild. That was the day I looked at Todd and I said, you have a very interesting definition of the word intermediate, Todd. Very interesting. But it's a great class.
Any other questions? I think we're all right, everyone. Thank you all very much. Have a good weekend.